Welcome everybody to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is our reaction to every Kekkai Sensen OP and ED. Two openings, two endings. What do you know anything about the show other than the synopsis we just read?
Nope. We just read the synopsis.
Yeah, apparently this guy has like true sights, like the vision of the gods or whatever.
That he traded away his sister's eyes.
Did he trade it away?
I guess at the cost of...
Yeah, so we don't know what, like the story or anything, but it seems like, I wonder if it's like a Monster of the Week type thing. But like basically he joins this organization that like is like a secret organization that like keeps the society safe or some shit like that. We don't really know. We just read the synopsis and it's like very, you know, monsters and shit. Yeah, seems kind of interesting. I think I want to check one more thing before we get going. I think this is done by the same makers of Soul Eater, but I'm not 100% sure. Written by Yasuhiro Naito. He also designed the characters for, major work Trigun. Okay, never mind. Not Soul Eater, Trigun. And so this guy is incredible. I've seen Trigun. It's fucking incredible. It's super classic series. Really good. Really beloved. Very, like, old school 90s series. Fucking great. Beautiful series. So I'm actually more excited now that I know the origin of this. So that's pretty cool. This was decided by our patrons at patreon.com/boldcast. You can go there and vote for our next OP-ED reaction. We have polls there going pretty much all the time. We do 2 of these type of videos a week, one longer one, and then this is like the shorter one. We just posted... what would it be, Bakemonogatari or Monogatari series OPs. We're gonna watch those after this, so we don't know how it went. Hopefully it went pretty good, but we're watching this before we get to that video. But that's up on our channel right now if you want to go check that out. If you want to get the full uncut version of this reaction and all of our other OP-ED reactions, that's available to all of our patrons, even our lowest tier. It's like a bonus that we provide for everybody. Uncut with, because this is gonna have like cuts in the audio possibly. There might be some muted songs if like YouTube doesn't give us a break. So if you want like full good quality visual and audio along with our reaction uncut, you can go to our Patreon, patreon.com/boldcast, and vote on what we're going to see next. And there's a bunch of other cool stuff, early and exclusive stuff there you can check out. We got a bunch of cool stuff over there. And thanks to all of our patrons who are watching this uncut for all of your support and everything. Thank you very much. You guys are the lifeblood of this channel. The support has been incredible. So thank you guys so much. But anything you want to say before we get into these? I don't know what else, what there is even to say. Yeah. Alrighty. Hope you guys enjoy our reaction. Let's get into OP1 for Kekkai Sensen. The band sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Whoa. They're in like a dome? What is that about? That's like an iconic thing. I've seen that, like all of them up against the camera. That must be a sister.
That was a really
Bump of Chicken. I've heard the song.
That's so cool.
Fucking Funimation with their end cards in the middle of the opening. That was good. That was good. Bump of Chicken. I wanted to predict that it was Bump of Chicken, but I've been wrong about that in the past, so I didn't want to be like, oh, it's every anime is Bump of Chicken. So, but yeah, it was actually Bump of Chicken.
Is that the same band from that song that I like?
Yes, from March Comes In Like a Lion. Yeah.
Yeah,
that was good. Great song. I heard that song like just recommended me on YouTube because I listened to the music they did for Sangatsu no Lion. But yeah, so yeah, that was good. That was really good.
Really I love that like crazy colored spinning thing. It reminds me of like a Ferris wheel, like a very carnival-esque.
Well. Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Really cool. I'm ready to just move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Kekkai Sensen OP number 2. Let's go.
There is a Ferris wheel.
Maybe that's what. Maybe it literally was a Ferris wheel. Guy's got like the Freddie Mercury, like white version of the Freddie Mercury jacket. So that's why he was probably inducted into their group, because he can pick them out of the crowd. He can see them with his special eyes. I wonder if he's trying to get his sister's eyes back, or if he's just, like, along for the ride and this is just their life now. Whoa. That's cool.
That's good.
So there was the scale at the end there. I wonder if this is like part of their, like, a symbol for their organization, or if it's a symbol for, like, an enemy organization. But like the fact that it's a scale, it's like law and order
like,
or whatever.
It's like, yeah, there's like an angel wing and like a demonic looking wing.
Yeah, it's like a balance type thing. It's, I don't know. Maybe they're. I'm wondering if they're like employed by the government or not. If maybe that's like the thing. I don't know. But yeah, that was cool.
I love all the shots of the, like, carnival or like the fair. It looks so cool. I love that. Really cool. I really love that.
That's really nice. I liked that bridge shot. That was really cool.
I was also gonna say, one of the things I love about that and the bridge shot is like the warm, like the tungsten light coming through.
Yeah.
And it just looks so, like, warm and inviting, even though it's a little bit creepy.
Yeah. I like it. That car is insane. I wonder what the deal with that fucking car is. Yeah, really cool. I like when it's classic, but whenever they show off, like, the use of the abilities, it's really cool. Like, you get to sort of see everyone showcase their special moves and stuff. That's pretty awesome. Pretty decent. I like it. Let's move on to the next one. This is the first ending, which I think this is, like, the one. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah. So I forgot that because you said, like, it was so short that you picked the endings as well, which you don't normally do.
No, people, like, a bunch of people asked for us to do the endings.
I can see why, because I've seen this ending before. This is a classic ending. This was immediately like a classic, yeah. So this one kind of like transcended the show in a way. But let's get into it. Ending 1. At least I think it's the first one. It might be the second one. Yeah, it's this one. Because it just has really flowy, like, animation. They're all on stage. It's cool. It's a really cool way of showing off the characters without, like, being super shonen-y, like, in a different situation, kind of. Whoa. I wonder what the deal is there. She's, like, smearing
really
it. Ooh.
I like that.
This is so good.
This is really good.
I really love that type of shit for endings. When they manage to show off the character of the characters, but also, like, sort of the dynamic between them in a different way that's not, like, back to back on the battlefield, like, swords out or whatever, you know? Yeah. I really appreciate
that. Was really cool. I really like that.
That's that immediately became a classic. I knew, but I've seen that before. Like, yeah. I don't think I saw the whole thing. I didn't know that it went into like the tragic part of it.
Yeah, they're like having a good time. I loved that shot of her like stepping on that white rose and just like smearing blood across the ground.
That felt very Tokyo Ghoul-ish, like just in terms of imagery, not like, you know. Yeah. But yeah, that was good. I really like that. That was awesome. That was my favorite one so far.
Same.
Alrighty, last one. Ending theme 2. Whoa.
It's really cool.
Like a new wave aesthetic. This is so interesting. I've never seen an anime do this. It's like a future funk, new wave type thing, kinda. And like a little bit of cyberpunk with like the background. The super vibrant colors.
Mm-hmm.
I like how they have the bleed effect. Oh, but it sucks they have to darken it for epilepsy. Like, even the text has, like, a green or, like, a teal and a red channel for, like, 3D. To give it, like, that vintage feel. Everything kind of has that. That seems pretty fucking intense. Kaiju. These endings are so far better than the openings.
I agree.
As far as I'm concerned. I love the way the buildings are, like, moving, like, with the music. Oh, that was his sister's eyes. She, like, opened her eyes and it was, like, space or, like, the starry sky. Mm-hmm. I wonder if she, like, gets like an ability of her own.
The only part of that ending that I didn't like was that, like, crazy, like, creature going through the city or whatever.
Yeah, with the film effect, I wish they just kept it more consistent.
Yeah, because then it just went back to, like, how it was before, and that was really cool.
They could have shown that, but instead of putting, like, the film sort of, like, sepia filter and, like, with the film grain on, like, the lines going past, they could have just kept it, like, you know, with the consistent aesthetic. Because it was so really vibrant and really, really beautiful.
I was gonna say, what I really love, like, the colors of the show, and I think it's, like, maybe they're, like, at that carnival place a lot, because that seemed to be where, like, a lot of the color in the openings was coming from. Mm-hmm. But I really like it, and I really like, not so much in this ending, but, like, the previous one, the neon colors, they're, like, but they're, like, all, like, warm toned. This one, they were a little bit more cool toned.
Yeah.
And that's, like, not even a big deal at all, but I really like that. It's, like, because these days, everything is mostly LED.
Yeah.
Which is fine, and you can get more vibrant colors. But it's like old Christmas lights, you know, like.
Oh yeah.
Like actual old Christmas lights, mm-hmm. Especially like the outside ones that are like have like large bulbs. Yeah. There's just something about that I personally just really enjoy. Mm-hmm. I really like that.
So you really like Christmas lights?
I do. Old Christmas lights, LED Christmas lights are like...
Wait, how does that connect to what's going on in the show?
I was just saying that, like, some of the like, lighting, like, the... Not in this opening, but the first opening and then, like, the carnival shots, they have that... Like, they aren't LED bulbs in the lights that are being drawn, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
So it has that feel of, like, a real light, like, it has that warmth, you know?
I love how you're, like, trying to find a different way to describe it, but you just can't. So you just keep repeating the same thing.
But you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. I want you to... I know what you mean, because you talk about it a lot, and you often talk about how you like tungsten lights more than LEDs, as far as, like, look in general. But I don't think everyone else knows exactly what you mean.
Comment down below if you know what I mean.
They probably do. But yeah, so these were good. I definitely like the endings more than the openings, for sure. The openings were good, but, like, I definitely got more of a feel, because this does seem like I might be wrong, but it seems like a Monster of the Week type thing, like a more episodic type storyline leading into, like, a larger arc, maybe at the end of a season or whatever. So it makes sense that there's like a lot more character personality and a lot more like it seems to be more focused on the character dynamics and them like teaming up or sort of bouncing off each other to try and find like seek out somebody that they're trying to find who's like hiding in public or whatever. So it makes sense that they're focusing more on and I guess that's why I felt maybe more connected to the endings, because they focused on that more, and it seems like that's more a part of the story than just like the big overarching plot or like, you know. But yeah, so it seems really cool.
I liked it. That seems really cool.
Yeah, I like that one. Hope you guys enjoyed our reaction of these openings and endings. You can vote for what you want to see next on our Patreon. All of our patrons get a say, even our lowest tier. Also with our lowest tier, you can get, like I said at the beginning, just going to mention it again, you can get the uncut. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I never know until we're editing, because YouTube's copyright or content ID system is really finicky sometimes, depending on the song, depending on the show. So sorry if this was all messed up. Yeah, you can get the uncut version. All of our patrons get access to the uncuts, and our higher tiers get exclusive our higher tiers get exclusive reactions and early reactions and a bunch of cool stuff. So you can go check out the higher tiers. But if you just care about our OP reactions, you can go check out our $2 tier and check out the benefits there and how many. We try to keep pretty active with our polls and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. And thank you to all of our patrons, especially those in the Student Council: Michael Wells,
Vash,
Salad Dallas,
Jude Caspino Buford,
Charles Liu,
D23L,
JC Andrada,
Napoleon Bonaparte,
Handicap Bonkai,
Brian,
Nelson Barbosa,
Xavier Rhodes,
Chris Janvey,
Yeet,
Lewis,
Iwan Pilger,
Aurora,
John Ortega,
and Zenge. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one.